guys, welcome to Over the Moony. My name is Katie and today I am here with Crafted. So exciting. So if you are new here to my channel and don't know what Crafted is, it is basically a crafting challenge that I do with my lovely friend Jessi over at Miss Cherry's channel, whose channel information and links and all of that will be linked, so much cat hair, down below in the description box. So you guys will definitely have to go check out her channel when you are done here to see what she made. We send each other crafting supplies and then we each will have to make crafts out of the supplies that we are sent. That corresponds to a specific movie, character, scene, something to that effect. And then we also get to choose one craft of our own to make based upon the same standards. So this month we are featuring Bambi because springtime and Bambi I feel like goes hand in hand perfectly. If you are new here to my channel, especially if you are coming over from Jessi's channel, then hello and welcome. I would absolutely love it if you would hit that subscribe button down below to become a part of our little corner of the internet here. I do post twice a week here on my channel and we do talk about Harry Potter, Disney, Funko, and of course DIY. So I would absolutely love to have you. Also, if you like this video, if you like this kind of video, or if you just like me, then please feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. It is such a quick, easy, and free way to show your favorite content creators here on YouTube how much you appreciate them, and we definitely appreciate that. And of course, you're gonna have to let me know a couple things. 1, are you a fan of Bambi? 2, who is your favorite Bambi character? And 3, what would you make if you could make a craft based off of Bambi? So I have to say, I don't know that I ever have seen the entire movie of Bambi the entire way through, and it wasn't my favorite movie to watch. It was beautiful. The animation, of course, is stunning. So I really loved it from a visual aspect, but the actual story itself, I was not super impressed with. I was not very taken by the movie, so it's probably not something that I'm going to go back to, just my own personal taste. If it's your favorite movie, if you love it, then good for you, but it just was not my cup of tea. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, let's just jump right on into the craft and I'll catch you guys on the other side and we'll chat about what I made and see those final products. Alright, hey guys, so we are here in my kitchen. I'm so sorry if it's crazy echoey in here and the lighting is probably terrible, but I am just about to go run out, do some errands, and I figured I probably should open up Jessi's box before I head out because if I need to pick up anything from Michael's or anything, I can do it while I am at the store that's in the same plaza as Michael's. Multitasking at its finest. So I got this adorable little box from Jessi, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop on into it and see what crafting supplies Jessi sent over to me for our Bambi Crafted. It says, "Hi Katie, happy March Crafted. Your assignment is Thumper. Inside is the inspo for this craft minus the googly eyes. LOL, love Jessi." So let's see. Oh, how cute! Okay, so this is the inspiration for my Thumper craft. It's a little flower pot. This is going to be perfect for Easter decorations, so very timely. Go ahead and see what we have inside as I'm trying to also keep Lupin from getting involved in everything. Okay, so I have some paint here. We have rain gray paint. Do you guys, if you're old school, if you have been here since I was filming downstairs, then you may remember this guy. Or if you follow me on Instagram, then you know. But in case you ever wondered how big he is, oh, he's a big boy. And he loves to be involved in everything. So this is Lupin. Say hello. Hi. So why don't you go bother your sisters and not bother me right now. Okay. So we have Delta Creative Cream Coat Rain Gray Paint. So I'm assuming that this will be for his little body for the flower pot, which it looks like we have right here. So then we also have our little terracotta pot, which I will be painting gray. And we have some burlap for the ears, which I don't know, will I paint this gray? Maybe. I'm gonna have to take a look at some Thumper pictures for some inspiration and see where I want to go with this. This is gonna be super cute, and like I said, absolutely perfect for spring. and Easter. So I'm gonna have to study this a little bit more to see what all else I need to pick up from the store when I am out. But this is gonna be super cute and I'm very excited to make it. So let's head on out. Let's head to Michael's, pick up what else we need, and I'll catch up with you guys once I get back. All right, so let's talk about my craft that I'm making, and my apologies for my background. I just got back from Michael's. Bought myself an early birthday present. I've got this fancy cart. I'm very excited for it because I've wanted to give you guys a tour of my upstairs space, but it is the hottest of messes. So I'm hoping to get things a little organized and then maybe we can do that. Anyway, crafting things. So I was not super inspired by Bambi as a whole. I really just could not put my finger on a scene that I needed to come up with that I was really excited about. It was a fine movie up to the point that I turned it off because shout out to Jessi for telling me not to watch the last like 10 minutes of the movie because I would probably just cry. And streaky cam. Yep. I'm sitting there and I'm watching and I'm watching and then I'm thinking and I'm thinking and I'm like, I don't know what scene really inspires me enough to make something, and I certainly don't know what scene inspires me enough to send Jessi something to make. And then I'm sitting there thinking and I'm thinking, and then I was like, wait, this movie is very much about seasons, right? So it's based on the seasons. Terrarium. Why did this come into my head? I'm not sure, but, and I'm going to spoil it a little bit about what I sent over to Jessi because I never do that, but I was just kind of really proud of my idea that I came up with. I was like, Jessi and I can both do a terrarium based upon a season. So that is what we are going to be making for the scene craft. So it kind of all started because I was able to find some figures on Amazon. I'll leave a link down below in case you guys are interested. So it came with a pack of 7, I believe, figures. 3 of them were normal and then 3 of them were kind of like springified. So I chose to do the spring season. So I have this cute little Bambi figure with a butterfly on his tail. And then we have Thumper with some sort of flower or I don't know, a radish. I don't know why that looks like a radish to me. I don't know that I know what a radish looks like now that I'm thinking about it, but that's fine. We do have Miss Bunny. I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to fit her in there, but she's very cute. I'm assuming that the flower radish is probably for her. And then we have, of course, everyone's favorite little cutie, Flower, with some flowers. So cute. So I was like, this is perfect that I was able to find these so that we can put them in the terrarium. Yes, here for it. So then I went out and I went to Home Goods and I found this little container. So it sits like this. So it's kind of propped up. It does have a chain, but I am probably going to try to take this chain off. So then I went to Hobby Lobby. I got some moss. This is preserved sheet moss. Oh boy, maybe that's not what I wanted. We'll figure it out. But it's got some different colors to it. Very green, but also some browns. And then I also picked up some floral stuff. And I don't know if I'm going to use all of these because frankly, my little container probably isn't big enough for all of these, but at least I have some options to play around with. So I got this thing. I got a couple of these guys that are just kind of fun. I got this thing. It's like a bush looking thing. And then I got some little flower type things that I figured I can probably pull off of the stems and use those to get some color in there. And then I also at the dollar spot found little rocks. So I thought that I was probably going to put the rocks like on the bottom just to give it a little bit of stability. And then we will go from there. But I'm excited. I think that this is probably going to be a somewhat easy-ish. So terrarium. All right, so as a reminder, this is the cute little inspo picture that Jessi sent to me, we have all of this stuff. I picked up a couple other things. So I picked up some pink felt because I figured that that would be good for the inside of the ears. Sorry, here's my camera strap and there's Streaky. Thank you, Streaky, for being involved. Appreciate it as always. I also picked up some of these cute little fun poof balls because I figured the pink would be great for the nose. And then I was actually thinking I probably should have gotten smaller ones because I wanted to do like white for the cheeks. So I might try to cut down the pink ones so that it's smaller than the white cheeks. And then I also picked up some pipe cleaners because I'm not sure how well the ears are gonna stay up on their own. So I figured that we could use the pipe cleaners to help out with that if needed. I also, from my own stash, grabbed some paint markers because I do want to try to draw Thumper's eyes on the pot because his eyes are a little bit more animated. I also have some of these foam brush things so that I can paint my pot. And of course, a hot glue gun so that we can hot glue the ears onto the pot. So I'm gonna go ahead and get painting. I'm gonna paint my pot this beautiful gray color and then let that sit and dry, and then we can work on everything else while we're waiting for it to dry. All right, so I got my pot painted. So here we are. I got paint all over my hand too, but we have our painted little pot to be Thumper Gray. Yeah, the ears, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't glued them yet, but I am not skilled with fabric type things. So I think I'm gonna be relying very heavily upon my fun little pipe cleaners to help us hold these up. I need to glue them together. I did kind of like cut down one of these little pom-poms so that it's smaller than his little cheeks. And yeah, I still have to go ahead and try to figure out how to draw on the eyes. I'm nervous about that because I'm not a great artist. So we'll see how that ends up coming out. I'm not sure how this is gonna work, but we'll see. It might come out cute. I might need to cut down this pink. That might be a thing because the pink in this picture is definitely a lot smaller. But yeah, we'll see how it works. But this is where we're at so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably try to draw on the eyes and then we'll get to gluing. So probably the next time that you see this will be the finished product. And hopefully it doesn't look like a terrible train wreck. Very well might, but we'll see. All right guys, so it is time for the reveals. I'm gonna start with the one that I am not thrilled with how it came out, and then I'll show you guys the one that I do actually like. So I just kind of knew going into the craft that Jessi sent me that it probably wasn't gonna turn out well. I mean, it looks like a bunny, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't look anything like Thumper. I'm not very good with anything that requires me to make something look like someone or something, if that makes sense, especially when it comes to like drawing. And I feel like there are probably ways that I could have like in the eyes and in some way made this look a lot more like Thumper than it does, but it looks like a bunny, so I'll take that as a win. But this is my craft. He does not look like Thumper at all. But he's gray and he has the ears, and I made it, and I don't know that I could say that I'm proud of it, but I made it. I will also say working with burlap was a challenge for me. I don't think that I've ever worked with burlap before, and it's so stringy and it was just falling apart. And then even just making the ears, I couldn't get it quite right. I don't think that the ears, like, they're not even glued down the same. I was just like happy that I could get them to a place where they were standing. I didn't need to end up using pipe cleaners. They are standing up on their own, so that is good. I did use some paint markers for the eyes and for the features on his face, and that just ended up being a mess. I had the white marker just kind of exploded all over the place, so that I had to try to fix that, and layering the markers was not super easy. So yeah, it didn't work out great, but I tried. And I will say, I feel like it's been a while since I've had kind of a crafted fail, so it was bound to happen eventually, and here we are. We have a crafted fail on our hands, but that's fine. It is okay. But I do really like the other craft that I did. Craft, I say loosely, because I don't know that it's necessarily a craft, but I think that there is some artistry in putting it together so that it looks good, and that is the terrarium that I put together. So again, this is based upon springtime. Oh boy, Bambi is falling over. This is gonna be a trick to show you guys without it falling over completely. There we go. I swear, like, I'm trying to figure out a good angle to show you without everything falling out, but okay, maybe there. I really like how the moss looks in there. I'm happy that I did put some of the rocks down because I feel like it gives it a little bit more stabilization. My container was definitely smaller than a lot of the stuff that I bought, so not much would fit in there, but to be fair, I did buy the stuff before I bought the container, so I'd rather overbuy and not have enough to use than underbuy and it look a little bit scarce. But I think that it came out really cute. It's super fun. I'll definitely be putting it on display downstairs for the springtime season, so I'm excited for that. So that is everything that I have for you guys for today for our crafted episode. If you guys end up doing anything Bambi inspired, any crafts or anything, any crafts really at all, definitely tag me and Jessi over on Instagram. We both absolutely love seeing what you guys come up with, especially if it's tied into our crafted series at all, or if you guys get any sort of inspiration from our crafted series. We just love seeing what you guys have and what you come up with, so definitely tag us over there and we'll definitely share those for everyone to see. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you are not yet already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.